All right, so a little bit new today. I'm gonna do some video, as I normally do. But, anyways, pre-gym walk. This is one of my favorite spots. I'll go ahead and take a video on the other side too. The incline here on this hill is pretty nice. The view's pretty most times. So, I usually go ahead and get a couple laps of these out. Then I go ahead and head on into the gym. But, damn sun. Anyways, haven't really decided if I'm gonna kind of have a rest day or end up just kind of doing a push day. Kind of still worn out from yesterday, but now that I'm having some caffeine in me, finally starting to feel awake. And the walk is helping stretch me out, so I'm feeling less tired overall. See if I can get that damn sun out of there. Anyways, so haven't decided yet. So I'm either gonna kind of do some like recovery, lightweight, cable, dumbbell stuff, or some heavy dumbbell barbell stuff. I don't know, maybe bench press, some other stuff. Kind of want to do bench pressing or some kind of press, but also just kind of really want to smash triceps today, because I don't know, I just kind of really want to smash those. But might end up doing a little bit of overhead pressing. We'll see. We'll just kind of feel it out when I get in there. Struggling also between whether I want to do dumbbell rows or barbell rows. But it's more of a how I feel in the moment kind of thing for some of these days. Because yesterday was 5 reps of 1 of the 505 on the yoke. But that is more than I've ever done by a lot on that thing. And it's just insane. Look at that. All the damn leaves is falling. But, yeah, so we will go ahead and just check that out when I get there. But I'm also going to go ahead and just finish up part of this walk and do some more thinking about, kind of what I want to hit. Because I definitely know I want to hit like triceps, some chest, back, the works. I want to get in some biceps today, maybe some shoulders. That's why I'm kind of like, all these things could be the thing, overhead press is going to hit my shoulders and all, and my triceps, and a bunch of other stuff. I don't know. But, like I said, we'll kind of just feel it out. But I will be back here in a second, because that hill over there is the other little steep hill, because it's a good incline, and these little walks, you know what, screw it, I'll just go ahead and talk it. I like going ahead and taking the little walks before going work out, because, well, I have a lot of hip mobility issues and some other stuff, and I think it's a good way to get your heart rate up a little bit before going in, get you a little loosened up. But I like to think about my like hip position and how I'm walking, making sure, like, am I stepping right, am I balancing too much on one leg, because these are problems that I have. And because of, yeah, see that? It's just like straight uphill. It's not bad. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I just think about all that, and it really just helps me stretch out and get my hip in position and kind of just get, I don't know, just like a nice little warm up before I go get warmed up, But yeah, something cool. Just keep my mobility going. That's what like half of this is about these days. But yeah, so there, as you can see, it kind of like really ramps up right there progressively. And I just do this a couple times to, like I said, really get those, activating, all that jazz, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, everything's just get activated. We're going fucking, yeah. But yeah, I'll hit this a few times, go over there, go get signed in, and then I usually pick out, so like if I'm pressing, I'll show you, I'll actually video like the process today so you can kind of see, but it just kind of depends too. If there's like a bunch of people there, I probably won't, but it'll be interesting. So back in a minute, I finish these couple laps, and we'll see where we're at. Right here is another little spot that I come through down. It cuts through right back over to where the other incline is, but this one is a decline, pretty steep. Can't exactly tell, but so yeah, I pretty much go up the other side and then come down this side, and I get a really good working of my leg muscles from, going up and downhill. And then, I just coast that through my gym session. Really gets my hips working, really gets everything else in motion. And then, I'm right back over here cutting out a large part of the walk, but really gets me to focus on mainly the hill portions, which is cool. So yeah, it's kind of just what I wanted to show there real quick. I don't know if you can see it from here, kind of, but like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really show too well, but yeah, it goes up pretty well. Yeah, it's not like a very long period that it's under, but this isn't for like actively trying to strain anything. It's just kind of trying to get a leg stretch and, making sure everything just kind of fits in position a little bit easier before I get in there. And that way, things are already kind of pre-warm, like I was saying a minute ago. But yeah, pretty cool overall. Really haven't thought much about like what I'm gonna do. Kind of thinking I might do a little overhead press, just because I haven't really been giving it all of the attention that it kind of needs. Like, I need to be dropping some weight and like really pushing up, but also I know it's like a hip, like a back, like I think like a spinal erector on my left side kind of issue, where it's not engaging all the way to push up that left side all the time. And I don't know, we'll just kind of see, like I said. But all right, like I said, we're already back to this hill again, this little part, good little steepness, and then we'll be on the other side here in a second, and I'll do that a couple more times, and then I'm going in. All right, well, it's not so busy, but I don't want to be too loud. Decided I am a bit sore, so I'm going to take it a bit easy today. Don't really feel like getting underneath a bar, so kind of just doing some whatever over here at the barbells, dumbbells, whatever. So yeah, I guess I can kind of just show that here. So yeah, one second. Those, and then super setting, just kind of warming those up, some pullovers, so I'll show a warm up of that right now. yeah, just kind of working those in. I'll be back with a heavier set of that in a minute, and then I'll probably add some rows in here in a bit, and I'll let you know when that happens. Said 12 and a halves on the raises, but those are a bit killer, not gonna lie. But I'm about to do 50 on the pullover, so. But yeah, it's not recording the audio. Grab the 15s on the lat raises and go again. Alright, time for 60s. Let's do it. Just did 20 on the lat raises. I didn't feel too great, not great at those anyways, but went ahead, and I think this curl bar is like 25 pounds, and I added 50 to it, so this should be like 75, but I've never used it for pullover, so we'll see how this goes. Let me turn my music back on though. Give me some extra motivations. Try to get this up. That's about 75-pound pullover. To be honest, it wasn't that hard, so we're gonna go with the weight on that. Let's show 25s. Probably. Added 20 pounds to the bar, so it should be 95 pounds, but also gonna try to see if I can grab it in a different position, because it was a little awkward. It wasn't heavy per se, but it did feel awkward. I'll turn my music back on. Let's see. Alright. It's a lot harder. But also makes it a lot more. It's cool. I'll probably do it a little bit, but that's what's up. That was cool. But 50, 60, 70, I think like 95 pounds. The bar's 25. Yeah. Added some more weight, and we is back. Should be 115. Let's fucking go. Pump is real. My shirt's covering it. That's fine. Nice and set. I don't know how many I got of the 40s, but I never do curls, so that was cool. All right, so started actually pretty late today because woke up, phone was dead, and then had to go to the store, and I gotta be at work here in less than 2 hours, and gotta go home, cook, eat, and shower, and get ready and all that, and dry clothes. So just gonna hit rear delts, a couple sets, and then gonna pack it up for the day. So let's get it. Whatever that actually turns out to be, but we'll do a couple sets and pack it up like I said. Alright, so I did one more set from the last one on the rear delts. About to gonna flip it around. We're just gonna do kind of just put a pretty much. That's 10 at 80 and then 10 at 40 on each arm. So good way to finish. Good way to finish. And I'll do a little wrap up here as soon as I get out. All right, just got done cleaning up, heading out, about to go home. But like I said, give a recap. Kind of. I don't really know what I'm doing. What did I start out with? Pullovers and some lat raises. We did some pullovers, lat raises. We did some other stuff like what was it? We did a couple curls, mainly those pullovers. The lat raises, whatever else. I don't know. All in all, it wasn't too bad. Didn't focus on too many exercises. Didn't have a whole lot of time, and trying something new with recording this way and maybe doing like a whole video instead of like whatever sometimes, because I've just been posting clips. I think it would be cool to maybe throw some stuff in there about like why I'm doing certain things certain ways. Like for instance, basically the way things have been working for me since I've started working out again and trying a couple different programs and everything is instead of working these light weights into percentage ranges for the most part, what I've been doing is trying to figure out like a build-up pattern. So I go in with each movement, start really low, maybe not necessarily really low, but like fairly like lightweight for me. So like dumbbell rows, I can do the 125, so like starting at 60 to 80, and then moving up 5 pounds, doing like 10 reps, so it's like by the time, you're doing like, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, that's 90 reps, you know what I'm saying, like you've already done. So like by the time you get to your high, by the time I'm like doing 125s or whatever, I'm 100 reps in. And then, if I bang that out a few times, it's whatever. It's just like icing on a cake. Sometimes I lower it, sometimes I don't. But mainly the way things have been going for me is just, working my way up really steadily. Sometimes I'll start at like 4 reps, work down to 2, then do singles up to a max weight, and then I'm done. And I move on to another exercise. And that's been working really, really well for me. I've been doing it with just about everything I am, except for kind of, on rest days and stuff. Then I kind of go into more hypertrophy kind of work, like some of the stuff today, like the last set on, rear delts and stuff like that. But, for the most part, just trying to keep things simple and trying to keep it with, where, I don't know, just things are comfortable and I'm not getting hurt. And it's good because, I've been hurt doing things other ways and stuff as well. But so far, this has been working out very well. I've not injured myself, and my weights have gone up drastically. I went from, my 315 deadlift to 405. I'm doing, I went straight from 455 to 545 on the yoke, doing walks. And, now I did that, 505 for 5. Like things have just been going real smooth, so I figured it might be nice to go ahead and just give a couple commentaries on like why I do the things, because I have had a couple people ask about like how I do my programming or like how I learn about it and stuff. So I think maybe going into some details here and there about how I do that would be pretty interesting for some people, considering I've had to learn a bunch of stuff along the way. So it'd be cool to maybe help out my friends and stuff that might be looking for some extra information and stuff. But yeah, I will catch you later.